Anyway, folks, time to break the game. With Raphael. Let's see your secondary costume. Which the computer loves using. Even though I prefer this costume more. Let's see what the alternate colors I gave. This is probably the best one because I remember I missed this one a lot. I know edgelord and all, but this works. It works a lot better with Raphael, considering plot twist, folks. If you didn't know, he's a vampire. Well, he is in this game. The game's beyond it. The end of 2, he's been transformed into a vampire-like character. This one's also pretty cool too. Sort of an a la carte, Castlevania look. But this one's got the cape. Okay, we got the classic Flamebird, simple. We got the Impeel, which has upgraded defense and aggressive attack. We've got the Holy Altar, which has aggressive attack and as well as heals while you fight. Esticle. It's a bit of a weird one. Okay, you can you have upgrade defense, but your defense is also horrible. And the best of the best of the best of the best of the best, the best weapon in the entire game, bar freaking none. Why? Because it is so busted. Look at this. We've got Ascendant, higher defense, regenerative health, ascended health, and regenerative health while blocking. No problems, no holdbacks, no damn fucking nothing, dang it. We can literally stand still, holding block, and get all our health back, even when we're near dead. And of course, the worst weapon, his funny weapon being what you kind of expect from all funny weapons, It's a cane. But Queen's Guard breaks the game. You guys might have seen my Castlevania playthroughs, right? Me mentioning the Kissagrim, how it breaks Castlevania. The Queen Guard pretty much does the same thing for Soulcalibur. I guarantee you, at most one loss throughout this entire game, that entire playthrough. That's only if they keep spamming block, or they somehow get me over a ring out. But the big thing of Raphael, I know him the most. He's obviously trying to protect his daughter, well, adopted daughter. Making sure she has a perfect life. And arguably, his ending is the best, no matter whether you get the good ending or bad ending. Because it's very ambiguous on what's really happening. Did he succeed? Did he get the bad ending? You could say either way. Especially since what the 5th game implies. Spoiler alert, the 5th game, he's... Should I really say it? No. I'll save it for 5. Though it's very much implied. It's not full confirmed until 6. What happened to him in 5. Who knows? I might spoil it by the end anyway, folks. But get ready for a lot of perfects or near perfects. Oh. Remember, he also has the easiest ring out move in the entire game.
Celebrate your demise. Get out of my way. Versus foot soldier. Fight.
Done. You saw it right, folks.
This is reality. Know your place.
I saw a top 10 that I haven't watched yet that involves fencing characters. I'm like, Raphael's going to take number 1 no matter what. When it comes down to it, he is the best fencing character in gaming, period. Or at least the most broken. He is so freaking hard to fight when you actually know how to use him. I told you, the computer knows jack shit on how to use this guy, dang it. And I think that's on purpose. Because if they even had the ounce of difficulty of other characters with Raphael, you would never beat him. Now, yeah, and I think, like, I know in 5 and 6, they do change up his fighting style a little. Not that much, considering he's still pretty broken in 6. Even in 5, he's still ultra powerful. What is it, girl? You're about to fall off. She did fall off. Now, I could probably take out Night Terror with him if I had enough skill. Or if I was ready. I've only defeated Night Terror a few times. And one of them was with Raphael. The other one was Siegfried, and then finally Cervantes. Investigate the Holy Stone itself. Investigate people who have carried the Holy Stone. El Toledo. Toledo. I cannot talk today. I am horrible at speech today. Spain. Of course it's Spain. Spanish word.
You versus Cassandra. Fight.
You actually hit me. She actually hit me again. We might get our first lose, folks. No, we're not. See, even when I change up the tactics of not spamming that same move over and over again, I still win. The main reason is his attack range, vertical, is so freaking huge that even if you do basic moves with it, you can rip the enemy apart. And yes, folks, he is faster than Seska. People like to boast that Seska is the fastest character in Soulcalibur, period. Bull fucking shit. You people who claim this have never used Raphael. You've only seen him used by the computer. Wow, really?
You don't belong in this place.
You could say that for 2 and 3. He does feel like the most distance from the storyline. But I think that's the point for his character in 2 and 3. Is that he feels so separated. That when he confronts characters like Cassandra, Nightmare, and Siegfried, it feels justified because it feels like the meta basically fighting the characters. Our first lose might be on her because she just, or the ring out. I said I'd get at least one ring out, folks. Easiest ring out in the game. Told you.
You win. This is reality.
It's not going to matter how big the ring is. You will get them in a ring out with that eventually. But yeah. The best reason for Raphael to be in this story is because he's an outsider. He knows little to nothing on Soulcalibur and Soul Edge. Yet, usually those kind of characters are punk kids. He's not. He's a wise old man who has seen a lot and lived for a long time. He's one of the oldest characters in the game, just 1 year shy of Cervantes, dang it. And again, that's mostly due to Cervantes being immortal. Investigate the area with no evil energy. Investigate the remains of the ritual. But he's also played a big role in 2, if you guys didn't know. The ending in Soulcalibur 2 for both Raphael and Siegfried is canon. Okay, the main reason Siegfried is able to break free from the hold of Soul Edge is because his defeat to Raphael. Raphael is able to damage the blade long enough for Siegfried to break free. And he could only have done that as an outsider. Because he did not see a reason to treat Soul Edge with fear like the other characters were. The other characters were either afraid of him or determined to destroy him. He didn't care. He just wanted the power. He didn't care what the story was. He was just there to win. It's basically like when you toss Deadpool into a Spider-Man comic. They're the best comic combo because they break each other so well. The most intriguing part, though, as I said, this is usually done with a character who is a good guy or a random punk. Deadpool is not always a good guy, but he is often the punk character. Raphael is neither of these, so it's a unique way of looking at it. Sometimes he's portrayed as the old wise man trying to get help for his family. Other times he's portrayed as a full-on villain, dictator, on the levels of Dracula, best example I can get. That's similar to him. Especially 4's ending. 4's ending is very dark. I kind of hate 4's ending for Amy because it doesn't work. But I love 4's ending for Raphael.
Well, aren't we cheeky? This'll be fun.
Versus Ivy.
Sorry, Ivy, I'm about to rip you apart. If I could get near her to hit her, I'd win. You can obviously see the problem with him is that his range is so limited, but in that range, he can do a lot of damage. I'm not sure how to treat him as a character-wise. I guess you could call him, what do they call them, like reptile and such? Zoners. I guess you could call him a zoner, because once you get in range of him, you really can't do much about it. He's definitely not a juggler. I'm trying to remember what kind of character you might call him. He's definitely no tank. And not a grappler. Aw, you're adorable today, Marley. You that determined to get my attention? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You're determined to get my attention. My roommate said she'd be gone until 1, so I might have enough time to do the second part of Soulcalibur. That is the story. That is Sword Chronicles.
This is absurd. You are not worthy to find the sword. I shall kill you here and now.
I was almost tempted to let that thing hit me, so I'd give some advantage to the enemy.
You're quicker than I thought.
Forever, how long they stay alive.
Petty tricks will not work. Versus Zasalamel. Fight. Playtime.
I knew he was going to try and do a ring out. Bye! I win! Almost! Got him. Okay, now I win. I wanted to do a ring out on him anyway, considering he's done so many ring outs on all my other characters. Yeah, you guys probably thought I was going to start losing with Zasamel, since I've done so many rounds of losing to him. He's the main reason why you guys don't have a finished version of Cervantes on this playlist. Well, him and Mitsurugi. And I'm definitely not fighting Mitsurugi with him. Though I might still win. If I do fight Mitsurugi, I'm going to try and get him ring out as quickly as possible. Conclude the person that who defeated the Azure Knight has Soul Edge and searching for the person.
His soul burns. Would you like a taste of my power?
Yep.
You really want to do this?
As for the vampiric tendencies, they're subtle in this game, even though this is the game where he's mechanically a vampire. It's less subtle in other games. Like, for instance, there are moves in 4 and 5 built solely around the vampire move. Vampire style. Like, for instance, you can do full-on bite their neck like a vampire in 4.
You win.
And even get your health back through it.
Stay down there.
And I think in 5, it does a full-on... it's hard to describe. Now, 6, due to it being a prequel of sorts, take place during 2 and 3, means that he's not a vampire for most of the game, but he still has very vampire-like styles. Especially his finishing move in that game very much goes with the vampire motif. You gonna fall again? You better not claw into me when you fall again, girl.
He is on a hunt. So, versus Yoshimitsu. Fight.
Forget this shit. It's a small enough area. I can ring him out. He had to do the suicide move, didn't he? Might have our second loss because of the friggin' suicide move. Yep. I figured we were going to have our first loss.
You lose. 9
At least it wasn't a perfect.
versus
Our
Yoshimitsu.
first proper lose. And it really should have been obvious it was going to be Yoshimitsu, since he's so hard to predict the movement with. What happened there, folks, is the wire hit this button right here. Thus, I was going for the vertical horizontal combo, and his isn't that good. Yeah, I might end up losing again because that messed my move up. Never mind, he killed himself. Dumbass went for a suicide move again. As I said, it's unpredictable of Yoshimitsu. Luckily, I fell down and was rolling out of the way. Or else that would have killed me too. Would have been funny to get a freaking double knockout on this playthrough.
Versus Young Sung. Fight.
This is gonna be fun. That was annoying. That move is getting annoying. Got it! Man, that was annoying. He was using so many grab combos. Yeah, why not? We're at 9 anyway. At least it'll stop her. Stop any possibilities of running into Tamlin. Usually she's right after Young Sung. Even if we don't win this. Yeah, this is going to be a problem, folks. There we go. Because he won't be affected to any of our moves. Damn it, I was trying to stop a grab. We might if I survive another grab. Nope, he's going straight for another grab, damn it. If he didn't, we would have won that day. Because you saw how close we were getting to knocking down his health. Mostly due to the fact that our regeneration was so good. Let's think back. Outside of the random moment with, yeah, pretty much only one proper death, and it was because Yoshimitsu kept pulling suicide moves on me. I'm not counting that one cloud move, because that was you could lose with anyone on that guy. But yeah, as I said, guaranteed, folks, we got to this part without losing, well, only losing once properly, outside of our ring out. So who are we fighting? Tamlin anyway, folks. Yeah, I kind of tricked you by saying we might be fighting her.
I will stop you.
Versus Talon. Fight.
Only unlike last time where it was Tamlin versus Raphael, this is going to be much harder because the computer actually knows how to use her, unlike doesn't know how to use Raphael. She got me for ring out anyway.
You lose. 9. What? Versus Talon. Fight.
You might have noticed multiple times through that battle, I was almost back to perfect health. Yes, folks, you can rewatch that if you want to. I was almost back to perfect health every single time. She just barely managed to get a hit in before I finished the battle. I was clicking it, nothing was happening! What the hell? You so ruined my epic scene! I was gonna fight Siegfried again. Now we don't know who we're fighting. Okay, we're still fighting Siegfried.
If you're after the sword, don't expect to get past here alive. Sorry to keep you. You're up next. Versus Siegfried. Fight.
The rivalry of the century, folks. There we go. Bye-bye, Siegfried.
You win. This is reality. No,
You thought you were going to win against me. As I said, folks, the computer don't know jack shit about using this character, dang it. Imagine if you were playing against Raphael and he pulls that on you. You'd be so pissed off. You were doing absolutely perfect and gets behind you and ring out instantaneously.
however, are not worthy of witnessing this glorious moment. Leave this.
I wouldn't mind another fight against you. Doubt we're gonna get it. And just like with Valdo, folks, we are not getting no Soul Edge or Soulcalibur. Though I could argue Queen's Guard is more busted than Soulcalibur. As for the endings, folks, I'm going to let you see the bad ending first, then I'll show you the good ending.
I shall kill you now. Versus Abyss. Fight.
Neighbor's alarm went off. Car alarm. Are we going to win again? Almost! I win again! I made him feel like a first-time battle of places. I told you. Oh, that was easier than the first, second, even third battle, dang it. Heck, Tamlin gave me a harder fight than that. Obviously Tamlin did, but still. Because the computer actually knows how to use her. Okay, we're going to see the bad ending first, folks. Notice the purple glow.
A little longer, Amy. I shall return to you soon.
So it's up and kick. Got it. Okay, there's Amy.
There. You'll be okay now.
Yep, Keela killed her.
So, what's your name?
Amy.
Amy. You don't have to worry anymore.
So, much like Evaldo's ending,
We shall have our own world.
he is now under the control of Soul Edge. Very sad, very sad. Just wait to see the good ending. See how much more sad it feels.
The legend will never die.
And remember, good.
Soulcalibur 3. Welcome to the new stage of history.
Let's show off with the other costume. That costume does look pretty cool. Damn, I nearly got every cutscene unlocked with this character. Really shows you how much I use him, even in a version of the game I didn't finish. I do have a full memory card somewhere around here where I got every cutscene for every character. Apparently not in this version. Either way, still have plenty of Raphael, as you can see. So it's up and kick. Got it.
Wait just a little longer, Amy. I shall return to you soon.
There we go. The good ending.
Amy! Amy! Amy, I'm back. Now, let us go to our very own world.
Obviously, we don't get to see what happens, but the implication there is that's not actually a good ending because all that is happening in his mind. The implication is that is what Soul Edge is showing him, and we still get the bad ending. We are still under the control of Soul Edge while he sees Amy being free. Very sad, folks. Anyway, we are done with Soulcalibur. Well, next week we will be finished completely with Soulcalibur. It's a battle in the arcade mode with both Tira and Seska. There we go, I was trying to do that.
Soulcalibur 3.
Ugh.
Welcome to the new stage of
Do I have enough time to try this? She said 1, didn't she?